It's not trying to be difficult. I'm kind of opposed to being put in handcuffs like I've done something wrong.
An Arkansas man says he was wrongly detained for a clerical error with his driver's license. He says even after explaining the situation, the responding officer put him in cuffs.
If it's on this property, I would assume it was in my access.
That's what the problem is, you're assuming.
Okay, well, I know for a fact I have the paperwork. It's 25 feet away from me. I can show you that real quick and clear this all up.
All this happened back in July in Greenbrier, Arkansas, about 40 minutes north of Little Rock. A body camera captured the entire incident on video, showing an officer catch up with Sean Bresnahan in his own driveway.
I'm good. The reason I stopped you, your tags.
Yeah, I gotta get them took care of. I just got it running last night.
Okay.
It's been sitting parked for...
Bresnahan, who is a mechanic, had taken out a car he'd been fixing up for a test drive. When he pulled back into his driveway, an officer followed.
With you?
I don't have it on me.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Okay. What's your name?
Sean Bresnahan.
All right. You want to step back here with me? Let me get your name and stuff. See what's going on with it. What's been going on with it?
PD 2700 status.
Oh, I got you.
Early on, the officer explains it's a traffic stop.
Hey, Sean. Can you go ahead and stay out here for me, bub? Okay, well, I'm on a traffic stop right now, so if you would, come on back out here, bub. Just for a minute. I'm still on a traffic stop, okay? You understand that? You want me to step in with you and grab your keys? Okay. Well, we can either step in and get the keys, or you can come back and have a seat in the car. No, you wasn't. I could see you in the car when I pulled up here. I don't want it to be difficult, Sean. So, okay, I don't want you to enter the house without me. For your safety and for mine. Okay? That's all I'm asking. So do you mind stepping back out here with me so we can get this taken care of? Or do we want to continue to make it longer?
Nearly right away, the officer says he wants to detain Bresnahan, but he pushes back.
All right, Sean, put your phone down. Okay, I'm going to detain you for a minute, okay? So I get all this figured out. Do what?
Any particular reason why?
Yeah, you're driving on suspended.
That's why I was wanting to get my truck. I got the paperwork to show you it's not suspended.
We'll get to it. Okay?
I mean, is there a particular reason you're putting me in handcuffs?
I'm going to detain you for a minute until I get it all figured out because you're moving around, you're wanting to go in, you're wanting to get in the truck.
You asked me to sit down, I sat down. Well, actually, you asked me to come back out here. I came back out here and sat down. I hadn't moved since.
High-speed chases.
We got a
Unruly suspects.
I will kill that motherfucker.
Tase me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it kinky.
Dramatic DUIs.
I'm going to pass everything that she's trying to do.
And shocking body cam footage.
Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Law&Crime presents Bodycam, the place for real, raw, and wild police videos.
You should have seen it. It was good. It's on body camera. I'll show it to you.
Catch the action and subscribe to our new YouTube channel now.
The officer clarifies he's not arresting Bresnahan, but doesn't back down about detaining him.
Let's move over here.
You think the reason why?
I'm asking you to move over here.
And I understand that. I'm asking any particular reason why.
I'm going to detain you while I do my paperwork and I figure out what's going on with your license and all that.
I'm not going anywhere. You got my vehicles blocked in.
I don't have any vehicles blocked in.
Yeah. Well, he's out on me right now. It's a Mustang.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm asking you again, Sean, to get up. I'm going to detain you for a minute, let you come over here where I can talk to you while I'm trying to deal with your stuff.
We're talking just fine right now. I don't see the... Are you arresting me or are you detaining me?
Detaining you at this point.
Okay, well, I'm being detained. I can do so without being in handcuffs.
Okay, I'm going to put you in handcuffs and I'm going to detain you.
Is there a particular reason why I'm not being
Yes.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm not being combative. I'm not...
No, I know you're not. I'm not. I'm asking you to comply with my orders. Okay?
And you're giving me an lawful order?
Yes. I'm giving you a lawful order to stand up, and I'm going to detain you for a minute until we figure out what's going on. I'm going to put them in front of you,
Okay.
Okay? While we look at the stuff. You've been over here, you've been in front of your car, trying to open the hood,
I had to
you're
open the
moving
hood.
all over the place. I need to focus on what's going on here to decide whether you stay here or whether you go with me.
Bresnahan speaks up for himself, saying he's done nothing wrong.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm kind of opposed to being put in handcuffs like I've done something wrong.
You've not done anything wrong. I'm detaining you, keep you over here where I can keep an eye on you.
No, I'll give you my word. I'll stay right here, but I don't want to be put in handcuffs if at all possible. I'm sure you can understand.
I can understand to a certain point.
The officer says Bresnahan is interfering with the investigation, but Bresnahan remains relatively even-tempered.
But right now you're interfering with my operation and my investigation here because you won't comply with what I'm asking you to do.
I'm trying to comply, but I don't feel the need to be put in handcuffs. That's being put under arrest.
No, it's not. It's being detained, and that's what I told you.
Okay. That's detained as an arrest.
No, it's not. Apprehension is arrest.
Not being able to leave of your own free will is arrest.
You're being detained until I finish my investigation. That doesn't mean you're under arrest.
I'm not trying to be combative. I'm not trying to buck your authority or anything like that. I'm
Correct.
just simply, I don't see why I should be handcuffed to my own property when I haven't broken a law.
You have broken the law.
What law have I broken?
Driving on suspended.
I have the paperwork to show otherwise.
Bresnahan tries to explain he has paperwork to show his license is not suspended, but the officer doesn't budge.
I have paperwork from the court that shows otherwise.
You have it on your person?
No, sir, it's in my truck.
Was it in the car that you were driving?
No, sir, it's in my truck.
Okay. So, no different than you being on the highway. You
Okay,
wouldn't
well,
have
I
it.
mean,
You
it
wouldn't
is-
have it with you.
That may be
Correct.
true. That may be true, but it is different because it's here, I'm here, I have it on me.
No, you don't have it on you.
If it's on this property, I would assume it was in my access.
That's what the problem is. You're assuming.
Okay, well, I know for a fact I have the paperwork. It's 25 feet away from me. I can show you that real quick and clear this all up.
Okay. We might get to that point whenever you decide to comply.
I'm not trying to not comply, but I was on my own property when you pulled up behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're wanting to put me in handcuffs.
You were driving down the highway, driving on suspended.
I have the paperwork to show my license is not suspended. It was suspended in error.
Suspended in error.
Yes, sir.
Still, Bresnahan insists he's complying, but the officer says his options are limited.
Okay,
I'm going by this paperwork, what I have to deal with.
okay, I understand.
And then, if I can look at that, then we'll look at yours. But you haven't complied with me yet.
You asked me not to move around. I sat down. I hadn't moved since, aside from to calm the dog down, which I asked you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been complying this whole time, but I do not see it being
And then I
necessary
asked
to be
you-
put in
and then I
handcuffs.
asked you I was going to detain you, and you chose not to.
I'm
So now you're interfering with governmental operations.
not interfering with any operation.
Absolutely you are.
Sir,
Or
me
I would
standing-
have already be done.
If that was the case, then you could have done it with me sitting here, no problem.
You got one of two ways, brother. You can go to jail, or you can be detained for a few minutes. Let me figure it out.
If you need to detain me, that's what you need to do.
Okay. I mean, that's the two options you got.
Okay.
You want to be detained for just a few minutes and come over here and let me deal with this, and we can figure it out?
Why do I need to come over there? I'm not trying
So
to...
that I can ask you questions at the same time. I can't ask you questions walking up and down the
Yes, sir, I understand.
house
That's why I
and
sat
stuff.
down. That way you could ask me questions.
Right. I'm not going to yell from my truck over here because you're sitting at your house. I'm going to detain you, and I'm going to put you over here where I can talk to you.
Okay.
Okay? Window's going to be down. You're going to be standing up.
Okay.
Body camera video shows Bresnahan clearly get frustrated, but he doesn't lose his temper, even when he's handcuffed.
Is it all right if I just walk over there in my own free will?
We're going to put the handcuffs on you because you're being detained. I don't know why you're making it so difficult.
I'll be happy
I'm
to walk
giving
over
you
to your
the
truck
option.
with you and answer any questions you have.
Okay, and I'm going to detain you in handcuffs.
Okay, well, that's...
Correct. Okay. Let me lock them so they don't tighten up on me. All right.
Bresnahan again attempts to explain the error with his license.
What's your license suspended for?
I was suspended in error for missing court and not home. But my lawyer didn't inform me of the court date. Went up there, got that cleared up, and got all the charges dismissed.
Okay, everything that I'm looking at is showing you're suspended still. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call and I'm gonna check with my dispatch and let them run it as well, double check. And then we will look at the stuff that you got going on with your paperwork, okay?
The officer then calls in Bresnahan's name and birth date to dispatch to get more information about his license. During this same time frame, his wife arrives to their home and things get tense quickly.
Driver's license with you? You want to include yourself in my investigation, so I need your ID you. I need your driver's license. She just said she didn't want to go inside, so she's involving herself here. Okay. I'm not arguing. Need your driver's license.
This is my house.
I understand.
And I wasn't doing anything. You didn't pull me over.
Ma'am, this is my traffic stop. You want to involve yourself with the person that I'm talking to. And I asked you if you need to go in the house, and you said, no, you're going to stay outside. So you're involving yourself in my investigation, so I need to identify who you are.
I'm not involving myself in your investigation.
Okay, then have your way inside.
You can't tell me I have to go inside.
Then ID yourself. One of the two. One of the two.
This is my house, my property. I can stand on my property.
You're correct.
Without you harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You're involving in my traffic stop.
Because
Did you not talk to him? Did you talk to this gentleman right here?
Yes, he asked me for a cigarette.
Okay, then. You're involving yourself.
That's my husband. This is my property.
Okay. All you got to do is identify yourself.
But I don't have to. You can't force me to do anything on my property.
Okay, ma'am.
You did not pull me over.
I'm sorry. You know my job better than me. So you tell me what I need to do.
The officer threatens taking Bresnahan's wife to jail too when she accuses him of harassing her.
Are you talking to the person I've got in handcuffs? Then you included yourself. I do not know who he is. I do not know your relationship. Okay? Do you want to include yourself or do you not?
Officer Woody does know.
That's fine. He did not make the traffic stop. I did. Okay?
Okay, but
would you like to go
me on my property?
What am I harassing you about?
Trying to say I have to give you my driver's license. You did not pull me over. I'm not in trouble for anything, so I do not have to give you my license.
You are correct. You're not in trouble for anything just yet. But if you keep interfering with my investigation, you're going to go to jail.
I didn't interfere with anything.
I'm not playing y'all's game, Sean. There's nobody harassing her. I asked her if she could go in the house. Okay, I'm dealing with you. I do not know who she is. That's why I want to identify her, if she wants to stay out here and talk to you. There's nothing harassing about that.
When things look like they're wrapping up, the officer announces Bresnahan's car will be towed.
Show me the law that says you can tow my car right now.
Okay, here. I'm not arguing with you. Here, I'm going to explain your citations to you. Unless you want to go to jail and bond on them.
I don't, but okay, I don't want my car towed either. That's still on my property.
I don't want you driving on the
I'm not going to drive it. I have other vehicles I can drive. But I apparently have driving suspended license or something, so I'm not going to drive anyway.
Okay.
But you're not taking my property from my property.
Okay.
If we were out on the street, you would have the absolute right to tow it.
I still have the right to tow it.
Not from private property, sir.
Okay. You're driving it on city street, which is a violation when you're driving on suspended, and I'm taking the vehicle because you have no insurance. I just sat there and watched you drive up Wilson Farm. You drove all the way around Tyler. You come right down through here on Linder. I'm taking the car. You have no insurance, no driver's license, and you won't register your vehicle. Okay?
I have no issues with registering my vehicle. I have tags, as you see. I just haven't updated them.
Okay. Apparently you don't understand what we can see because you do have a problem with driving on suspended and you do have a problem with registering your vehicle.
And I do have it all
because
cleared
you've
up.
been cited it very many times. Okay?
And I've gotten them all dismissed, as I've shown you.
Things again get a bit tense when the officer asks Bresnahan where he wants his paperwork kept.
Where do you want me to put this?
Give my wife this?
No. I'll let you hold it because I don't know that this is your wife. She won't identify herself.
guarantee it's my wife, and Officer Woody can guarantee it as well.
Okay, well, I'm not Officer Woody.
I understand, but he is your colleague.
That's fine, it does not matter. I made the stop, I'm trying to cooperate with you guys, but nobody wants to cooperate. You started arguing as soon as you got out of the car. Okay? Do you want to go over this? Do you want me to go over it, or you just want to have it?
We can go over it.
Okay. So I cited you for owner failed to register your vehicle for your tags, you're driving on suspended, and no liability insurance. Okay? Court date is August 9th, 1:30 p.m. if you choose to come to that. Okay? If you have any questions about the citation, the number's on the back. Contact them anytime. Then they'll be able to answer any questions you have. If you want to take that paperwork to them, they'll be the people to show that to. They can look up that kind of stuff. I can't. Okay? They've got other means of looking up whether your suspension's been released or not. I can't see that. Okay? So you can take that to City Hall, or you can call them and ask them if you can bring it up there.
All right.
And they'll let the ladies look at it. And I'll work with you, man. Even as argumentative as you've been, if it's fixed, it's fixed.
103 traffic.
And we'll make it right. Okay?
All right.
103, go ahead.
I guess that's fair.
Okay. Any other questions?
103, 170, you just threw a bag in the back seat. Be out with Wisconsin 2204 Edward 22. William Henry 2204 Edward.
Said get a hold of Clinton and make sure that you don't
Feel for your Franklin T. Booher.
get picked up on that deal somewhere.
Yeah, I'll give them a call tomorrow, find out what's going on with that.
There ain't no reason to get in trouble somewhere else when you can call them and maybe get on a payment plan or something.
It shouldn't be anything at all. I didn't even know it existed, so.
Right. Well, I don't know either.
When Bresnahan is finally taken out of the cuffs, he tells the officer he does not have permission to search the vehicle.
The only reason you could search my vehicle to inventory
Inventory
is if y'all were taking possession of it. The tow company is supposedly taking possession of it, and it's on my private property.
Yeah.
I don't authorize y'all to search my vehicle.
You don't have to.
Search my property.
You don't have to.
Actually, you do have to have my consent to search.
No, I don't. I'm
Yes,
towing
you
the
do.
vehicle and I have to inventory it. Okay.
Well, you're telling me
You're not telling me. You're not telling me how to do my job, Sean.
So-
Either shut up or go in the house or go to jail.
Excuse me, sir?
Okay. You've got a couple options. You can go in the house or you can go to jail. You've been interfering with me the whole time I've been here, and I have not arrested you yet for interfering with governmental operations. But you're really close. Can you stand here and keep your mouth shut and let me do my job? Stop interfering with me. I'm asking you this last time.
I'll step over here.
I'm asking you this last time.
I apologize. I'll step over here.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is your name and badge on that ticket? Because I would like it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll provide mine.
Body camera video then shows the officer taking a look at Bresnahan's wife's license plate.
Can I ask why you're looking at my vehicle?
Go ahead, sir.
043 Zebra Nora Zebra. 043 Zebra Nora Zebra.
Zero 43 Zebra Nora Zebra returns to a 2004 Jeep, white in color, should expire October 2023 to a Lacey for Shannon out of Greenbrier Insurance Church.
You need my card?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll swap with you. That's what I figured. You just want to be hard to deal with.
No, you didn't have a reason to run my car. I did nothing wrong. You don't have me on a traffic stop.
You are correct. But you can go to jail for interfering with my investigation.
I'm not interfering with anything. I'm asking
You
why
have.
you're running my vehicle.
Yeah, because you want to identify yourself.
I don't
You keep
have to.
asking to get involved in my investigation, and he keeps asking for you to get involved in my investigation, but you won't ID yourself.
I don't have to. I'm not in trouble. You're not detained.
Okay. You're right. I forgot. You know the law. You're law enforcement.
I do know
I forgot.
my rights.
A tow truck then arrives on the scene.
Hey, we've got an interesting one, so I'm going to have to escort you to the office to look in this vehicle. He's being very cantankerous and says that I can't tow it, but, you know, yeah, we
103,
can.
go ahead.
And it's this Mustang
Are you able to
in
give
the
a
back,
return on the vehicle?
driving on suspended.
I'm
he
sorry,
ran
I've
down
lost
to his
the
house,
tag
so,
number. Can you give it to me one more time?
Yeah, we're going to get it. I'm going to stay here until we do get it. Yes, we're towing it, but I got inventory. I haven't let me inventory or nothing, so it's easier just for me to escort you to the...
Bresnahan refuses to give up the keys to the car, but even so, the driver starts loading it up.
Have you got the keys to the Mustang?
I have not got anything back on it.
Do you want us to use the keys to put it on there, or do you want him to just pull it up on there?
I don't put it on there at all.
That was
Okay, I understand that, but we're past that point. It is going to be put on there. I'm just trying not to get it torn up, okay?
I still don't understand what statute or law says you can take my vehicle.
Okay, I'm not arguing with that.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm asking for verification. You have to.
Do you want us to give us the keys, or do you not?
I don't want to give you all my keys now.
Okay, that's fine. Then we'll get out of the way and we'll let him jerk it up on there.
The responding officer gets pushy when he sees Bresnahan's wife is recording the incident.
You recording us too, Lacey? Awesome.
I am.
Because then we'll subpoena your phone and it'll be gone for a while. That way we can get your recording too. Make sure it matches with ours. So we can subpoena it and we'll send it off and you're done.
As the body camera recording comes to a close, Bresnahan's wife asks the officer to leave her property.
Did you have something to say to me?
I said, you are the reason people fear the police. You're not a very good officer.
Please get off my property.
Your thing here is done. You do not have a reason to be on my property. You can leave.
I thought you were saying something to me.
Are
you done talking?
I'm talking out loud to this officer right here.
Okay, thank you.
According to a GoFundMe page created by Bresnahan himself, the entire incident cost him thousands of dollars when his car was sold off to a junkyard. The GoFundMe has raised nearly $15,000 so far, and just last month, Bresnahan finally got his car back. Reporting for Law&Crime, I'm Sierra Gillespie.